Hello everybody, my name is Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm using my tiny AirPod as a mic as ever. And this is a reflection video for Dr. Matthew Paproff's English 3880. So this was a class that I took at Georgia Gwinnett College in my senior year. This is my senior year. I'm graduating in December. And this is spring of 2023. So I want to start off the bat. I really like this class. I think especially with it being a asynchronous online class, there's a lot of ways you can lose students and have them forget to do work or turn in work late or so on and so forth. And I really feel though this class kept you very engaged in what you are doing. It made me particularly with how Dr. Paproff grades with the pass-fail basis, it really felt like I was putting my best work forward and not like slacking off or just trying to meet the bare minimums. I've always felt like I was doing my absolute best to get all the way through the assignment and put my best work forward to earn that pass grade. I feel like a lot of classes don't really make me want to earn an A. I just know I'm going to get an A because I'm doing the work. And, even if I don't feel like I'm putting my best work forward, I'm still, doing the work. I'm being an English major, doing English major things, and then I get an A. This class, I feel like I earned an A. I feel as though I put some of my best work I've done here at the college forward, and I'm proud of that. I do think with my final project I could have done better editing. I was having a ton of trouble with the editing software I was using. I was using the MS, the editing software that was built in with Microsoft Windows. It crashed several times. It wouldn't let me add in things I was trying to add in. And it got really to crunch time, and I think I could have done a better job with the final video. That was the final project though. To talk a little bit about the assignments that we did, I really liked the rhetorical analysis and the killer piece of web media assignments. So these were two assignments that we did throughout the semester. The first one was a rhetorical analysis I used the Mitski article. We were provided 3 articles about 3 different musicians. I think all 3 of them were musicians. But we were provided the 3 artifacts. I chose to do one on Mitski. I thought it was particularly interesting because I didn't know anything about Mitski. There were only a couple of Mitski songs that I listened to. I'm not a huge fan. So hearing about Mitski and what her life is like, what she's gone through, really interesting. I also really liked all the Rivers Cuomo stuff, who's the lead singer of Weezer. Just fascinating to I don't really think about stuff like that. So it's, I felt like that's, as an English major, doing rhetorical analysis is something I do pretty much on every assignment. But I feel like this is the first time I've had words to label what I was doing. You're appealing to ethos, pathos, and logos, and that's something I knew on a base level, but I feel like this assignment really helped me to understand how to appeal to those things. Not just going based on vibes. I'm an English major. I'm probably going to say this a lot, but I'm an English major, and there are some things that you do just because you know that it'll get you a good grade. And I think that this class kind of gave me the words to explain to myself why I'm getting this good grade. So we also did a killer piece of web writing, and that is, I think, one of the most fun I've had, doing this blog style and really getting to dig deep into this I did it on a book called All for the Game. Or, well, the book is called Foxhole Court. It's the All for the Game series. But it's like a terrible book. It's one of my favorites. And I love being able to talk about it. So being able to write like 1,000 words on this dumb book was really fun. I got to like do research and what fans think of the book, what like reviewers think of this book, and got to like really explain what is going on, you know. I believe I called it The Art of Insanity and a Serious Piece of Writing, which is like the perfect way to explain All for the Game. It's like insanity, but like you're supposed to take it seriously. So that was really fun. I think that we did advertisements for the English major, minor, and creative writing minor as well. I think that was kind of late in the semester we did that, and I think it probably should have been done earlier. Like, I feel like at the point that we did it at the beginning of April. Anyone in this class who might be graduating might not get to see if they do move forward and using them in like a serious fashion. Whereas if we did that as like one of the first assignments, it's kind of like something easier. So it could, and there is a chance that like, you know, you could see, even if you're graduating. I'm not graduating, so this doesn't apply to me, but just thinking about that in like the hypothetical. And then we also did the PowerPoint, the present something. That was really fun. I did it on how to make a playlist for like a character or a show or something you love, and like how it applies to ethos, pathos, and logos. That was like really goofy and really fun. And then we had the final project. I don't think I did my best work on my final project. I know I started this video talking about how I feel like in this class I really put my best work forward, but I do think in the final project I fell flat a little of where I wanted to be. A lot of this was out of my control. I had a lot of personal stuff going on, and I also had a lot of technical difficulties with this. It took several hours to get the videos and stuff off of my phone, which was longer than I expected. And then I had programs crash several times. The editing programs crashed several times. And I had, you know, trouble importing videos onto YouTube. It was a whole thing. And I couldn't get videos into the video without it like desyncing the audio. And I spent like solid several days trying to edit it into a way I was happy with, and I did not get there in the end. I do think in the future I might go back and edit it. At this point, I don't want to say happy with the final project, but I am in a state where I am content, where I've had friends watch it and they enjoyed it. I really liked how long you gave us to work on the final project. I want to mention that too. The final project, I recorded a 40-minute video about the topic of the Omegaverse. I'm sorry I made you watch a 40-minute video on the topic of the Omegaverse. That's the best way I can put it. But yeah, I made a website. I think I'm going to end up going back and using the website to do other stuff, publish more online writing. Like, I don't know, I like writing. I like doing rhetorical analysis. I love reviewing dumb books, so I might continue writing for that website that I made for the rhetorical analysis and then later used for the killer piece of web writing. I think I'm probably going to also continue making YouTube videos on this channel. Like making that Omegaverse video was probably the most fun I've had doing an assignment ever. Like, it's so goofy. Like, the essay portion of it is 10 pages, and like that's the longest thing I've written by far. The whole thing is like, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry I did that, but I had so much fun. My voice is going real like Valley Girl. But yeah, this class was one of my favorite classes I've ever taken, like hands down, like particularly in the English department. And I'm not saying that because I thought it was easy. I just think that this is the most real world applications, especially as someone who's like wants to become a college professor. Like seeing the different ways that online classes are taught, but also like editing and multi-module stuff, like that's all stuff that I think will help me as a future English professor. So thank you for teaching this class. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, thank you. Bye.